Alrighty, I'm hoping this is working. Well, I figured I'd give my content a little change up a bit and do some r/entitled parents. I can't get rid of that. Oh well, I'll figure out how to do it later. Um, here we go. r/entitled parents. A wild Karen appears. Entitled mom thinks it's okay to touch a pregnant mom, gets slapped, and arrested. Hello, everyone. I am promised if I ever came across another entitled Karen, I would post it, and I hope this is the right subreddit. Please excuse my grammar, I am on mobile, and I just worked a 12-hour shift. Well, that's no problem. Everybody has their own life outside of Reddit. So the cast is me, rookie cop, PM, pregnant mom, and Ian, the Karen. Okay, so this is gonna be my first time doing Reddit content, but I hope you guys don't judge my type of reading. But thank you for sticking with me. So I just started my shift and I was feeling good. I had a good dinner. All my good partners were on shift, and I was jamming out to my favorite Backstreet Boys track in my car. Then it happened. Dispatch sent it out. Dispatch sent out a call about a disturbance in a local coffee shop in my area. So I take the call and zoom on over. I pull up and there she is, Karen. I take one step out my patrol car and she basically runs up to me. Now this Karen was 42 years old with a really short haircut, and I did notice that she had a really big red mark on her cheek. Me. Ma'am, is everything alright? EM in the most dramatic tone. Thank goodness you're here. I was just attacked by a crazy woman in the coffee shop. Oh, okay. Where is she? Karen points to a woman in the shop. I tell her to wait outside. She doesn't, and I request an additional an additional deputy to come out. I walk inside and see a young woman who is very angry and very pregnant. I would have to say like 7 months. She's sitting at a table on her phone. I approached her and asked what happened. Pregnant mom. So I'm in here getting coffee, just minding my own business, when that lady, points to Karen, walks up to me and starts touching my belly. I asked her to stop, but she keeps on touching me. Then when the barista, sorry for pronunciation, sets my coffee down for me, Karen, takes it off the counter, hands it back to the barista, says it's illegal to sell coffee to a pregnant woman. That's dumb. That's a lie. And she starts touching my belly again, saying that I am a bad mom. I ask her to leave me alone and stop touching me. Then she then tells me that she's a mother and it's okay. She got really rough with touching my belly, and I got scared. When I tried to walk away, she wouldn't stop. So I slapped that. You know what? As I slapped that bitch to get her to leave me alone. In my opinion, I believe that she's in the right. I took a look at Karen, who was standing by the door, rolling her eyes as PM was telling her side of the story. My partner shows up and walks up to me. Now, my partner has no BS. Short is a no bullshit, short southern corn feed mud raised woman. Sorry if I messed that sentence up. I am not good at reading. I asked her to hold it down out here. I walk to the manager and I talked to the manager and several employees behind the bar. They all confirmed what PM said, and the manager even brought me back to the office and showed me the security footage. All of it confirms PM's story, and on the camera, it looked like the Karen was getting real aggressive with the PM because PM tried to walk away. Karen wouldn't let her stomach go, and I walked out to PM. Ma'am, do you want to press charges? PM says yes. I walk over to Karen. Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to turn around and place your hands behind your back. What? You're under arrest. Side note, in my state, it is arrested for intentional and unlawful touching of somebody. Since Karen both aggressive and kept touching this PM, she broke the law. You can't arrest me. It's not illegal to touch a pregnant woman. You should arrest the employees of this place. They were giving coffee to a pregnant woman, endangering the child. Fucking hell. Ma'am, no, you cannot touch someone without their permission, pregnant or not. Second, there is no law that states that a pregnant woman cannot drink coffee. So please turn around and place your hands behind your back. No, I'm not getting arrested. I'm leaving. I have to get home to my children. Karen turns to leave the store. My partner steps in front of her with a try me look on her face. The Karen stops dead in her tracks. I took that moment, snatched her hands, and put a pair of cuffs on her. Karen loses it, trying to get away, and screams. She's flailing her arms so hard she knocks off my body camera. I have to pick her up and carry to my patrol car. When I get there, my partner opens the door, but Karen actually puts her feet on the panel to stop me from putting her in. This entitled mom is crazy. My partner rolls her eyes and tases out and grabs her taser and zaps her leg. Karen shrieks and finally gets into the car. My partner, the saint as she is, said that she'll do the paperwork while I take Karen to jail. So the whole ride, I'm getting told how I need to watch my back. She knows the sheriff and how I'm gonna lose my job, and how I have no idea who she is. I get her to jail, and she starts going off about her rights, and she needs to talk to a lawyer, and she needs to be released right now. The jail staff was looking at me like, what unholy nightmare did you bring to us? Stare. So I did my report and realized I still had 9 hours on shift. Luckily, the rest of the night was not that bad. Now, the entitled parents can be insane. I mean, what the Karen did was utterly stupid. You don't just touch another person's stomach if they tell you no. That's just dumb. Why would you do that at all? Anyway, that's the first story. I'm thinking about just doing 3 stories. I'm gonna upload this. Let's see. Not safe for work. Sure, I'll do this. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. I was reading in this the wrong way, but entitled dad thinks her mother should ED. I think that's entitled dad thinks her entitled daughter. I'm sorry. There's so many EDs and EEs and whatever. ED thinks her mother should receive special treatment at the doctor's office. Hi everyone. This just is happening, and I'm just fuming and had to vent. So for context, my dad is a doctor, and whenever his nurse can't work, I am at home from college. I come down to his office and do paperwork. This means I am the one calling the patients in as well. I come down. Okay, sorry. Everyone gets an appointment, usually weeks early, so no one has to wait so long. Sorry if you can see my Discord. You probably shouldn't be able to. I got to the waiting room and calling the next person, the patient. when a 40-ish woman jumps at me. I help my dad out a lot, and I have my share of experience with entitled parents, so I knew right away this won't be easy. Um, me? Yes, may I help you? ED, you have to treat my mom right now. Sorry, I'm still used to ED being entitled dad. You have to treat my mom right now. I look and said, I look at said mom because we do give priority to acute cases, but this lady seems like she's absolutely fine. When did you have your appointment? It was 2 weeks, and it was 2 weeks. We couldn't make it. Well, you shouldn't. Well, you should have asked for a new one. I can't take your mother without one. Would you like to make an appointment for next week? No, I won't be here for 3 weeks, and I don't want her coming here alone. In that case, you could either sit down and hope someone won't show up to their own appointment, or we'll have to take her as the last patient. I'm not going to sit here until I'm not angry. I think that's 1:30. There's not much I can do about it then. I have to leave earlier than that. Lady, listen. I cannot check you in before patients who had their appointments fixed weeks ago. If you're in such a hurry, you can ask someone if they will let you in on their time. Otherwise, you'll have to wait. We will admit your mother after hours or in case someone doesn't show up. I turn to the old lady who is next and call her in. Later, I open the door again and look at Edie and ask her if anyone came. Edie rolls her eyes as like an upset toddler. Yeah, someone is here for you to let them in before my mother. Me to the man. Are you next? Or are you next patient? NP. I'm gonna assume NP is nice person. Yes, I am. Please come in. Will you never let us come in? Miss, I do not have time for this. I explained to you that you will have to wait. We will admit your mother today. So far, she said and rolled her eyes every time I admit a new patient. I am curious how long it'll be until she starts it all over again. And the entitlement for some patients baffle me. An update. Someone did miss their appointment, so I admitted the lady. Her daughter came in with her and continued to be horrible. She came in with a sigh of finally as we proceed to yell at her mother for not taking off her shirt and wearing a bra. Wait, what? Then proceeding to yell at her mother for not taking her shirt off and wearing a bra. What? That makes no sense. I told her that neither of those things would stand in the way of an ECG. I have no idea what that means. She can just roll it up. That's how we do with old patients. Edit. I saw how horrible the formatting is after I submitted it. Tried to fix it a little. Well, I'm not a grammar Nazi. I'm terrible with English. I was more math in school. But let's do like two more stories because I'm starting to like these. Get out of here. Is there a way to get rid of it? Nope. All right. Upvote. No. EP on a 10-hour flight. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. I've never been on a plane, but mostly with it's a 10-hour flight. So this might be this is quite a long story. All right. Here we go. Background. I was flying with my family from Seattle to Seoul. It wasn't a very full flight, and me and my parents were going. We were one of the last to board. We were running late, and the absolutely amazing crew surprised us, saying we had just made it, and there are 3 first-class seats left on the plane, on the flight, and they were just going to give them to us. I know this sounds so unreal and fake, but I promise it really happened. We boarded and the flight, and then we closed the door. And then they closed the doors. This is how it all went down. M.E., yours truly. M, my mother. F, my father. E.M., entitled mother. E.B., entitled Brett. F.A., cool flight attendant 1. F.A., cool flight attendant 2. Alright, the story's going to start here. If you didn't already know this or not, but I'm going to put like little my opinion in this. Sorry, I'm a little new at this. I don't have a desk or a chair, so I'm on the floor right now. Sorry, it's early in the morning for me. Okay. We just had settled in our new first class seats. I've only flown in the economy class and main cabin, so this was a totally new experience for me. I kept seeing what was all with my seat, and it was amazing. Actually decent food, huge screen, and a seat that could be a bed. I was ready for flying. I was ready for the best flight of my life. But then it happened. A wild Karen appeared. The following exchange went down. You're not allowed to be in the seat. Me, yes, I can. This is my seat. Can I help you? The M is silent. The fuck? Why are you bothering me? I got upgraded to this seat. This is my seat. Big mistake. EM is outraged. You got an upgrade? The idiot at the gate wouldn't let me upgrade. I don't care. Leave me alone. How dare you speak to me like that, you little jerk? Do you know who I am? An entitled spawn who, sorry, who thinks the world owes you everything because mommy and daddy said that you were special. I'm sorry. EM, how dare you? By this time, my parents and the flight attendant got back to my seat. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I remember EM going back to her seat. We took off. I thought that was that, but it was far from over. After 2 hours, in right after FA1 excuse me, FA1 gave me a Coke. The EM came back, and this exchange went down. What do you want, lady? Hey, could you switch me seats for a little bit? I'm so tired and need a comfortable seat. Stop asking, you moron. I'm not giving you my seat. Brett, give me the seat. Stop. If you ask me one more time, I'll get the flight attendant to deal with you. Then the entitled mother accidentally knocks over my coat all over me on the way back to her seat. What the fuck? I call the flight attendant, tells her what happened, and she gets me all cleaned up and tells me to call her if anything else happened. However, I still had another encounter. I can't wrap my head around this one. It was about an hour and a half before we landed, and I was eating. I was really into my movie, and I barely saw EK jump out of the corner of my eye. I was turning around, and then he grabs my phone off my armrest and runs. Of course, I jump and press the call button as I do. The kid was like 6, so I grab him before he gets too far and rip my phone out of his hands. Of course, he starts crying and screaming. My parents look back to see what's going on. Then Ian storms up. You assaulted my precious kid. I want this punk arrested. Your crotch goblin stole my phone. I got it back. That's EK's phone. By this time, both FA1 and FA2 got to us. I explained what happened, and they told them to give back my phone. No, it's mine. It's not. If it's yours, miss, unlock it, please. EM tries to unlock it. He changed the password. I unlock it. He saw me type in the password. He's a thief and a liar. Ma'am, I've dealt with you long enough on this fight. Security will be our gaze. You have arrested this poor teen long enough. No! Do you know who I am? An incompetent moron. The flight attendants laugh. MNF, or Mom and Dad. Be quiet, OP. How dare you? This insane lady punches me in the face. Oh, jeez. By this time, a lot of people were recording, so we got a video of it. But I was shocked. I was in shock. A big muscular guy from the seat across grabbed her to stop her. EM, assault! Everything calmed down a little, and then EM went back to her seat. When we landed, security was at the gate and escorted her off. I don't know what happened afterwards, even though she soured at first. The first class was amazing, but I can't wrap around my head why she was that bad over a stupid seat. Thanks for reading. Well, thank you for putting this story in. I give you an upvote, and this was really amazing. I think we should do one more story. Yeah, we'll do one more. How big is? I'll read one big one. Anything? Okay. Oh, this one ain't that. This one ain't that big. Sorry, moderators post. Oh man, there's none for this one. Darn. They removed it right as I was gonna read it. Darn it. I'll try to find a really big one. Small. Here we go. Yeah, this one isn't that big either, but this just happened a few hours ago, and I'm gonna make this short. Oh yeah, entitled mother wants a newer model. This just happened a few hours ago. I'm gonna take this short. I'm gonna make this a short one since I'm on my phone and on lunch. Me again from the animal shelter, which is a magnet for crazy and over entitled. Which is a magnet for the crazy and over entitled of the world. And it sounds like a zoo. Well, they should add those entitled parents to the said animal shelter. Actually, they wouldn't if they were at the animal shelter. They wouldn't really take her because they don't want animals that can bite. Enter 60-year-old entitled grandmother. She comes down to our shelter with a tiny little poodle that is skin and bones, missing her fur, blind and seemingly deaf. The dog looks like it died months ago and didn't know it. Well, EG brings the dog and says it's a stray that she found. We ask her the basics. Do you live in this country? This was one of the biggest questions we ask. See, what some people don't know is that every county is in a state. Did I say county? Darn it! Let me restart that last sentence. See, what some people don't know is that every county in the state has its own county animal shelter or within the animal control facility. Any stray animal found must be brought to that county shelter usually within 48 hours of finding the animal. It's illegal to take a stray animal from one county and surrender it to an animal shelter from a different county that you do not live in. Now, that being said, She does not live in this county, but she claims she'd found this dog running down the road in our county. Okay, it happens. We take the dog, and I get called to do a medical exam. Make sure dogs and cats and whatever else has their proper shots and medication so they won't get sick, or if they are get sick, if they are sick, so we can at least start getting them healthy. This requires a lot of wrestling with big animals that can kill me if they're timed it just right. Who don't want to take their okay? A lot of wrestling with big animals that can kill me if they timed it just right. Who don't want to take their pill or get a shot? So I take this poodle in the back. First thing I do, I scan for any animal coming for a chip, a microchip. A chip comes up instantly. I research the chip and sure enough, it's from the next county over that EG lives, registered to that county's animal control. It's a red flag for me. This tells me it's her. It tells me it's her dog. However, I follow through and contact the next county's counter, animal control. They pull up the chip number and give me the owner's address, name, and phone number. It's not EG. Okay, I think to myself, well, I've been wrong before. I call the owner on the chip. The owner wasn't EG, but it turns out to be the owner of E. The owner is EG's daughter. Me or OP. Hello, is this EGD? Yes. Who is this? Yeah, I'm OP from the county animal shelter. Are you missing a small elderly poodle? No, no. I got that poodle from my mother, EG, as a present back in 2016. Did it get lost? No, no. Your mother brought it in and told us it was a stray that she found. She falsified the information on a government form and abandoned her animal. These are serious issues. She needs to come and get her dog now. I understand, and I will call her to make sure she comes and gets her dog back. In half an hour, my desk phone goes off. It's EDG's mother, or EGD's number, so I think, okay, then telling me they're coming back. Animal County Animal Shelter. This is OP speaking. EDG sounds like frustrated. Yes, this is her. This is the daughter, and she isn't coming back for the dog. She says she doesn't want it anymore because she thinks it's old and ugly. She demanded that I get a teacup chihuahua instead. Well, that's between you and her, but either you or her have to come get this dog. It's an actual crime to surrender your animal to the shelter in a county that you don't live in, let alone an animal abandonment charges and putting down false information on the government form. I understand, but I work in another county. I work in other county and can't make it in time to get the dog. And your mother will need to be the adult and come and get her dog. She got till the end of the day. Otherwise, we'll file a police report. Well, she is old. She shouldn't have to deal with this kind of stress. She should have considered that before she lied to us and abandoned her animal. Have you seen this dog? It's skin and bones. You are aware that animal cruelty is a felony in this state, right? Fine, I'll come and get the damn dog. We close at posted hours. She hangs up. I go to lunch. I doubt we'll see her or the mother, but I'm true to my word. If they don't get here by the end of the day, they will be dealing with the police instead of us. Quick update. Edit. Quick update. Within 3 minutes left to go. With 3 minutes left to go till we close, and no EDG or EG or forget it. The daughter or grandmother in sight. We will now become This will now become the police matter. I give them plenty of time to get here, and now they can deal with the felony charges. I didn't know word from them either. I doubt they'll show up again at this point. This poodle is doing great, though. She's getting the food and medication she needs and already seems more energetic. Plus, plus the plus side is in shelters, smaller dogs always get tended to and adopted first. So once she's medically cleared for adoption, she will most likely get home that day. Aww. Well, the people are terrible. Especially, not old people aren't terrible. It's just the entitled ones who think that the world revolves around them and their daughter. I hate entitled, or I very, very strongly dislike entitled people. They always think that they're just their own selves. Everything revolves around them. But that's it for entitled parents. If you like it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you want more of this, make sure to comment down below. We want more. But with that all done, I will see you all later.